Hey guys, how are you? How are you? We are going to describe today about drift velocity and its relation with current density. First of all, we have to know about what is drift velocity. First of all, we have to know about what is drift velocity. So, the drift velocity is the average velocity acquired by an electron in a conductor when it is subjected to an electric field. It's called drift velocity. Okay? What is drift velocity? The average velocity acquired by an free electrons in a conductor when conductor is subjected to an electric field. It's called drift velocity. Okay? Now I think there is no any confusion. Now let's move on to another terms, that is current density. Okay, so current density is the current flowing through following per unit cross sectional area perpendicular to the direction of follow up charge. It is denoted by J and given by J equal to I by A. J equal to I by A. This is current density. Okay. Now move on to next. Okay. Now let's experimental verify this drift velocity and its relation with current density. Okay. First of all, we are going to make figure of drift velocity and its relation with current density experimental verification figure. Okay. So let us consider. Okay, let us consider a section of conductor. Okay, now we are going to make figure of experimental verification of drift velocity and its relation with current density. Okay, now let's make here EMF. Okay, now okay, so let's name this A. Okay, and length L. Okay, so this is negative and this is positive. Now let's explain this. Let us consider a section of conductor whose length. Now let us explain this. Okay, so let us consider a section of conductor whose length is L and cross section area is A, and N be the number of free electrons in this per unit volume, and E be the charge of electrons in them. Now similarly, in this volume of the conductor becomes Al. Okay, now total number of free electrons becomes NaL. Okay, do you understand? I hope you are understanding it, guys. Now let's similarly total charge in this volume becomes NaLe. Okay, understand you guys? Now when we connect a battery across conductor, the current follow through L, and let us consider Vd with the drift velocity in them. Now the current flowing through the conductor becomes I equal to Q by T. Okay, I equal to Q by T. Now we can write Q equal to NaLe. Total charge in this volume we can write here Q and Q. This is Q. Okay, don't confuse it, guys. This is Q and NaLe. Now we can write Q equal to NaLe, and T as it is. Now we can write, and this we can write NaE into L by T. Okay, but we know that L by T equal to Vd, which is Vd is drift velocity. Okay, we have considered that Vd equal to drift velocity. Okay, now let's move on. Vd. Now we can write L by T equal to Vd. So I equal to or I equal to N A E B D. Now in this we can write, therefore BD equals to I upon N A E. This is E. I hope you guys understand it. This is required equation. So we have got BD equal to I upon, sorry, this is not T, this is I, to I upon NAE, which is N is number of free electrons, A is cross sectional area, and E is the charge of electrons. I hope you guys understand it. Now let's move on to its relation with current density. Okay, we have, let's rub this. We have current density J equals to I upon A, and we can write I equals to NAE VD. So I is equal to NAE VD upon A. Now A we can cancel this. Now remaining is J equal to, therefore J equals to N E B D. Okay, this is required equation. We can relate this drift velocity and its relation with current density. We can relate this. So now here is J is current density, where J equals to current density. N is equal to number of free electrons, electrons per unit volume, and Vd equals to drift velocity. Tomorrow I will explain about questions related with Ohm's law. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.